Okay, today I'm excited because we finally get to look at some ransomware. So this is the German Federal Police virus. It locks your desktop and demands you pay money. I don't really know how much, but yeah, I can't give away any samples because I'll get in trouble. But I'm just saying, if you want it, it's out there. So this is it here. So just go like that. So just to make sure, before I do it, I'm gonna disable the network. I don't know if this spreads or anything. I haven't really looked into it. I'm just making sure. I did test this without the network and it didn't spread to my main computer. Anyway, here we go. Now as soon as you run it, boom, we get a script error. And we get this. Now I'm guessing if you're connected, then you'd definitely what was I gonna say? I'm guessing if this is connected, your IP would show up here, your browser, your operating system, your DAS land. I think that must mean home country or something. Your city and your provider, and that's not showing up, which is good. Now I've done the translate thing, and it actually says that you've done very bad things, and it wants you to go to a shop, one of these shops. I'm guessing these are like German petrol stations. Yeah, Tankstellen, and ePay. Then you go and buy one of these Ucash cards. Says €100. You put the code in, and there you go. So that's why it's a ransomware. But it's pretty easy to remove, surprisingly. So I'm going to show you how to remove this. What you want to do is you want to hard reset the computer. So if you're on Windows 7, you just turn it off with the power button, turn it back on, or turn it off the wall and turn it back on. And if you're on Windows 8, then you're going to have to turn it off at the wall, hold the right shift key, and keep tapping F8, and that's the same for Windows 10. So we hard restart. You may think, oh look, I got to my desktop, but it did this before, it froze. It was annoying. What did I do before? Yeah, I just had to wait, because now it's frozen. Come on. Get power off. There we go. Okay. And you'll see this Windows error recovery. You want to do, I've tried safe mode and safe mode with networking. They both don't work. But so you have to do safe mode with command prompt. And I like this. There's other methods like using Kaspersky Live CD and stuff like that. Live CDs are really good, but I like this method because some people may not have a second computer. Okay. So now this thing will boot up. Pretty good day today, isn't it? Okay. Now, don't panic. I know a lot of people don't like command prompts, but it's pretty simple. Type in explorer.exe or just Explorer. Hit enter, We got our desktop back. Now at this point there'll be no USB connections, no internet connections. This is a manual method of removing this. Okay, so this is the actual file, the original file, so we can just, if you press Shift Delete, it permanently deletes it. Won't just go to the recycle bin. Then we have to do Windows R, and you need to do %, app data, %, organize, folder and speech options, view, click show hidden files or and folders, uncheck hide extensions for known file types, and uncheck hide protected operating system files. Click yes, apply, OK. Now this identities folder, this has to go. In local low, this cryptnet thing has to go. Yes. Local. No, that's fine. Oh, you gotta delete the temp folder, or everything in the temp folder. Don't have to delete that though. That's fine. That's all good. And that's all good. We should be good. We can just restart, but you want to start mashing F8 as it's booting up. Okay, safe mode with networking now. Sorry. And this point in my virtual machine I can turn networking back on. By the way, I take no responsibility if anything happens to your computer, okay? I take absolutely no responsibility whatsoever. But in saying that, nothing should happen. Okay, so now we have networking back. Open your web browser. Now there's multiple antivirus programs you can use. I don't want to comment about saying use this one. I just for stuff like this I recommend Hitman Pro because it's easy. It just does a quick scan and simple. When I was testing this before, like Malwarebytes is good. I tried to install Malwarebytes and it just went on and on about this updating thing. Anyway, but Malwarebytes is a very good program, but for this I recommend Hitman Pro. Type it in Google as it is there. Click on the second result. Now the first two downloads on this page are the ones you want. So you need to press the Windows key, then E. Oops. Make sure you're in virtual machine. Windows key, then E. Then you want to right click Properties. Then you want to see whether it says 32-bit operating system or 64-bit operating system. Most now are 64-bit, but virtual machine is 32-bit. So for me, 32-bit. Then we wait for it to download. Alright, let me just download this again. Oh yeah, sorry, you got to click on where it says Hitman Pro with Kickstart. If you click on that, it just takes you to about. Okay. Open it. Accept. Next. Now, click No, I only want to perform a one-time scan. Next. Now it's going to do its one-time scan. So this is just looking for the remnants and stuff. The things that are left over. At this point now you can also go here, go to My Computer, go back to Organize, Folder and Speech Options, View. I recommend rechecking HyperText operating system files, but keep the file extensions unchecked and also show hidden files. But if you're like a general computer user, you should probably untick this. Okay. So now we've got the file extensions. Now you can see it's actually installed the ask bar, but I didn't actually see that. Anyway, that's just a service. This, I remember this. File does not exist and may display an error message during startup. You actually just want to ignore that because that is the actual malware file. I remember it. I remember seeing that. So this, and this is just a VMware. Leave this. So just, if you see this file does not exist, may cause an error message. See which file it is, because this is the actual virus that was on the desktop. So we're going to ignore that because it's not there now. I click next. Unable to go to restore point. That's okay. Again, no responsibility. Okay. Now that should be it. It's removed everything it needs to. And now we can restart. If all goes well, we are back to the desktop. So, thank you very much for watching. Hope I helped some of you, and thanks again.